there's like a standard of excellence with the craft that you wouldn't diminish the craft for like money. Goal is like money. If that's the goal, money, then you would take the fight. That's Floyd Mayweather. But generally, cool, entrepreneurial, cool, made a ton of money, cool, has a ton of cars, cool, has big houses, cool, is around a lot of women. But like the general content that you can see from him is despicable, even though he's like arguably the greatest boxer of all time, right? But as the greatest boxer of all time, to me, which carries a lot of weight, like a Michael Jordan, like maybe even a LeBron James, obviously he's gotten a little wacky, but definitely one of the greatest of all time, like a Kobe, like those guys take pride in their craft, which to me, not only it brings plenty of money, there's like a standard of excellence with the craft that you wouldn't diminish the craft for like money. And it reminds me of Jay-Z, especially after this new verse on that new song that they dropped. And I then think about the interview that he did when they were talking about Donald Trump on, it was either like Time or Forbes or one of those interviews. He's like, dude, like, you're talking about money? Like, money's the goal? Like, come on, man. Like, we've been had money. But like, we're talking about creating a country that's completely different than the country Donald Trump has created. That's what we're trying to do. That's a movement. He's talking to me about money right now. So he's not going to defame his craft. He's not going to defame his reputation. He's not going to water down his excellence to fight some guy for money. 100 million, give me that. Like, come on, man. That's lame. Like, respect the craft. That's how you go down in history. Not like fighting YouTuber. Imagine Michael Jordan playing basketball against Logan Paul, because Logan Paul's been shooting around. Like, it's blasphemous. That's what this is too. Also indicative of what's wrong with the country. Anybody that you hold in high regard reputationally about their craft, because of their craft, like Floyd Mayweather is the only one who's jumping in the ring as a joke. Conor and Floyd, like, that shit was a phenomenal thing. Like, to me, that was phenomenal because it hit all the channels. It hit marketing, right? So it was a hell of a marketing thing. And like, I actually didn't know who was going to win, and I was curious, and I love like both of those guys for their craft. But like, if Conor McGregor started fighting Logan Paul, like, I don't know, it's just go home, take your money and go home and be miserable, because clearly you are. Otherwise you wouldn't do that, right? You wouldn't do that. You'd buy a fucking sports team, right? Or you'd, influence the culture in a positive way. Try to affect change in the world. 100 million, give me that? Like, come on. That's lame shit. You can only buy so many chains, cars, houses, women, whatever he's buying. You can only throw so much pieces of paper that are worth $100 today around. That just evaporates. Everybody knows that, though. That's not like wisdom anymore. That's like just a fact. So, you'd rather a guy respect the craft, I think, than anything. If there was anything at all that you liked in that video, you're welcome. If there's anything you didn't like, blame Marcos. But either way, like, subscribe, comment, whatever suits you.